Now, talk to me a little bit about this intrinsic side as opposed to aspirational. You said people get that wrong.
Yeah. People think they want to like pick a value to fix something that they want to be better about themselves. And that's not a value, right? It might be related to a value. You might have a value of always be improving. And so, that's what you're trying to do. But people would be like, but I was different then, or I have different things going on now. And my answer is the data is pretty clear. Other than a pretty traumatic formative experience, usually health or relationship later on, these are formed kind of early. So if you're having that agitas, one of three things is probably true. One, you haven't identified the right core values for you, right? Because they're the things that you're kind of doing automatically, not that you want to be. Two, like you might actually just not be living one of your values and you're feeling that dissonance and you're frustrated. You're an include all perspectives person and you've been in an environment for a while where you don't work with a team and don't ask any opinions. And so you're like frustrated by that. The third is you've had a change in priorities, maybe even priorities in your value because they have a hierarchy. But if I think about the application of my values, it's certainly different as a 40-year-old than as a 20-year-old. But because someone was saying like, one of my values is sort of long-term orientation and the other's kind of finding a better way, I had a different view of what those were and achievement in 20s that I've sort of in late 40s have come to view that differently. I don't think the value has changed. I think how I look at it, what I think is better is basically changed.